Hello everyone, and welcome to my first Zatsudan talking stream. Let's see how well this goes. If you like the stream, be sure to hit that like button. If you like my content, be sure to subscribe. Excuse me. It really helps out the channel a lot. And hit the notification bell, you'll be notified whenever I stream, which is pretty awesome. Without further ado, let's get into it. So, this is going to be my first Zatsudan, my first talking stream. I'm going to see how well it goes. I did test out, see how well loud the music is. Hopefully it's not too loud. Yeah. So I'm just gonna be generally chatting. This might be a shorter stream. My voice is still like sick, so my voice is still like, you know, gone, but you would think that maybe having a voice might be helpful for, you know, just talking, but you know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. This thing is incredibly hot. There we go. Let's throw that out. I don't know why it's just really hot in my room for whatever reason. Actually, no. It's my computer that's hot. Is it? Actually, no, it's actually relatively cool. It's not picking up my computer, is it? Nope, cool. Oh, there's music. Okay. So yeah, I might have to mute every once in a while because, like I said, I'm still getting over my illness. Though I'm pretty sure I have recovered. I still have that congestion, and as you can probably hear, my voice is still somewhat shot as well. Speaking of which, and I do have this mic off. Like right there. But yeah, I'm just do general chatting, maybe brainstorm some ideas for the future and whatnot. But, ow, my eye. But, how are you guys? I'm doing better than I was a few days ago. Better than Monday, that's for sure. But, actually, is there a way on OBS to get, is under settings maybe? Hotkeys, here we go. Where is me? Hello Caleb, how are you? I'm trying my first Zatsudan today. Gameplays. Let's see. You're good? That's good, that's good. I'm seeing if I can figure out hotkeys for, audio. Let's go down. Wait. Oh. Wait, what? Okay, OBS, you are being a pain in the ass right now. Just let me... I'm doing good, I'm doing good. I'm better than Monday, that's for sure. Can I do a hot... If I go to audio, will it let me do hotkeys here? No. Push me mute to talk. Where's the one that says for like my main mic? Where is that? What do I even have that as? It's not under sources, so or go, yeah. Also, hello, Red. How are you? How are you? I'm sort of like I can tell like my body has overcome the illness, but it's still in the process of like flushing everything out still. Oh, see ya, Caleb. So that's sort of where I'm at with my illness. So. Gonna come from gold? Yeah. Audio. Audio? No, that's the wrong type of audio. About the same stage as you by the sounds of... Ah. Oh, you're recovering from the cold? From a cold as well? Let's see here. It'd be here. Source toolbar. Studio mode. Except I sound like I'm going through second puberty. Yes, everyone goes through puberty and then second puberty. I don't... Right now, I just sound like I've, like, smoked cigarettes for, like, 50 years. So... Or an alligator just sort of like... I sound like an alligator. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that. Recording... no. There does not appear to be a way for me to hotkey my main mic, unfortunately. I'll take a look at it later. More in depth later. But, here, wait. Give me a moment here. Alrighty. I'm back. So, yeah, I figured I'd try... My chair is being weird. Try and do a Zatsudan, a talking stream, see how well that goes. Yeah, maybe talk about a little bit sort of what I've planned, because, like, there's a few things I've had planned for, or I've been thinking about, kind of want doing, like, I'm sort of in the process right now of getting a job, and once I'm able to get a job, I'll definitely be working on the model that I said I would get, like, several months ago. Because, yeah, when I hit the goal of 100 subs, I said I was going to get a proper, like, VTuber model. However, I reached that goal at probably the worst possible time. Because it was, like, when I hit that goal, like, literally everything in my personal life sort of, hit the fan, so to speak. So... So I'm still working on, like, fixing that up, which I'm almost there. Right. Or at least to a more... Well, I'm not almost there, quote-unquote, but, like, I'm almost to a stable point where, like, I can start doing other things again, you know? Like, I can actually start, like, you know, investing in other things significantly. Because, like, I mean, look at me. I'm made up of a whole bunch of plans. Like, any model that I commission is not going to be cheap. I even asked, and people are saying, like, yeah, no, it's gonna cost you. I'm like, yeah, I was afraid you guys, I was afraid of that answer. Excuse me. Oh, wait, hold on. Properties. Nope. That's not where I go. Filters. Nope. Advanced audio properties. Nope, it's not gonna give me anything there. Never mind. Okay, but yeah. So yeah. But hey, I'm almost there. So I'm almost there, which is awesome. I currently have, and I've even grown since then. I'm still also trying to figure out, because like I've reached 131, so like 131 subscribers so far, which I think I do really appreciate, and thank you for everyone who has subscribed. I really do appreciate it. So, but as well as like I've also been trying to think about like what to do for like another milestone. Do you make money off when you are like live on YouTube? No, I do not. It's a side thing. In order to make money off of it, I need to at least have 1,000 subscribers. YouTube is... So I will say, like... excuse me. Whew. Sorry about that. So I did stream on Twitch for like a year. Several years ago. With little to no growth. But when I moved to YouTube, I did notice a significant increase in my rate of growth, which I really, really like. However, in order to get it's easier to get monetized on Twitch, or like to receive, like, to get partnership on Twitch than it is on YouTube. Like, significantly easier. Significantly easier. Because on Twitch, I think you just need, like, 50 followers on Twitch. And then a few other things, I believe. On YouTube, for starters, you need to have at least 1,000 subscribers. While I do hope I get to that point at in the future. Currently though, I'm nowhere even close. Like I said, like, I hope I get there at some point. But as it says right now, I'm nowhere even close. So. Which means that you shouldn't be receiving ads on my streams. If there are ads, I want my money, YouTube. Because that's the whole thing about the monetization and whatnot. And with, like, the ads and whatnot, so. Cause yeah, like, actually, let's see. Let's go to YouTube. Let's see if I can actually. I know you at least need 1,000 subscribers. Let's see here. Where would I go to figure out this stuff out? Let's go to here. Your videos. Maybe this will tell me. Excuse me. Alright. Dashboard? Dashboard, maybe? Let's see here. Doesn't look like it. I can find that there. Oh wait, maybe it's here. Okay, my bad. It's not 1,000, it's 500 subscribers. Still a ways off. 500 is better than 1,000, but I'm still a ways off, not gonna lie. Let's see here, and you gotta pop out for a bit. I hope you pop back on a little bit if you're still. I feel very soon. Thank you. You too. Take care. Let's see here. Wait, well, what's? Oh, apparently there's two things. Yeah, okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. No problem, no problem. Let's see here. Just checking stuff on the YouTube stuff, just seeing. Okay, so apparently there's 2 levels of eligibility. There's apparently the first step, which is the 500 subscribers. And then, like, regular uploads, like 3 videos upload, like, within the last 90 days, which I do. I stream weekly, so. And then I need, like, 3,000 public watch hours. I don't know if that means stuff that I do, so, like, I need to go around YouTube, watch video. No, that can't be right. It probably is, like, people watching my own content. Or 3 million public short views. I don't make too many shorts. I've been trying to make a few more. That's another thing. I've been meaning to make a few more, like, shorts and stuff like that. However, I am terrible at editing. So yeah. But yeah, oops, there we go. I have considered, or no, considered? Yes, considered. So, like, yeah, and there's other things, like, in terms of, like, channel growth and expansion and whatnot. So, like, once I get a job, which should be hopefully happening within, like, the next month or so, once I get that, I can put a little bit more investment towards the channel itself. And then, those other things. I also been wanting to collab a bit more, but I haven't really been able to find a whole lot of, like, people to collab with, because, like, I am part of, like, a VTuber Discord community, but, like, the people who request collabs, it's really strange. So the way they request collabs there is like, it's like, oh hey, a collab. I'm it's like people put collab requests there and be like, hey, I'm looking for people for such and such, and that's good and all. However, like, most of them are just sort of like, hey, give me your stuff so I can, like, show you off. It isn't actual, like, you know, collab. You know? Which is like, this is just like, that's not a collab. That's just requesting information. It's like, I appreciate it, yes, but at the same time, like, is that really a collab? Because I don't think that's really a collab. And almost, like, literally all of them are requesting that stuff. It's either that or, like, fucking Fortnite and, like, and whatnot, and things like that, and shit like that, like, which I don't play that type of game. I don't play things like, that's a problem, but, Battle Royale style games. I don't like that type of game, so I don't play those games. So, I mean, I could put one on from, like, put a request in for myself the way I want to, like, you know, with an actual game meeting with other people, you know. But, like, what games do I have? Like, I do have Helldivers, so there is that. I know that's been pretty popular recently, so, so yeah, Helldivers could be a possibility. I've also thought about maybe doing, like, Portal 2 or something like that. That could also work. For what it's worth, Vampire Survivors or Katamari. Though I won't hold my breath out for either of those two. But it could be possible. As always, there's Among Us there, and I know Among Us is sort of fallen off in favor of a game called Goose Goose Duck, or no, Duck Duck Goose, no, Goose Goose Duck. There we go. Yeah, that's it. Goose Goose Duck. That's the game. Which I don't have, but let's see. Let's go to Steam real quick. See how much it is. I hope it's on Steam. Oh, it's free. Well, I'll add that to the library and mess with that later. Alright, cool. I thought it was, like, I wasn't expecting it to be, you know, like, I wasn't expecting that, so I'm like, so maybe some Goose Goose Duck in the future as well. That could also be a thing. Though that would take a little more coordination with a bigger group. But I have done coordinations with very large groups in the past, so it's nothing I couldn't do. Obviously, I won't do anything, like, to that scale right now with me recovering from being sick and all that. But it is something I could think about. The biggest issue is the fact that I am, when it comes to trying to social interact, I'm kind of socially shy. They'll put me on a stage and you would never guess, not gonna lie. Yeah, so Yeah, I am like somewhat shy, but like I said, like put me on a stage and you would never know that I do not like to socially interact with people day to day. So, because yeah, when I'm on a stage, whether that be physical, metaphorical, virtual in this instance, you can pretty much almost get me to do damn near anything. And I'm not even joking about that, because I enter a very different mindset when I'm on a stage. Like when I'm in a stage or like stage like setting or mindset, effectively, where I don't really think of like why should I think of why not. Why shouldn't I do this? So, like, instead of, like, why should I do that? I think of, why shouldn't I do that? Which, actually, saying that out loud, like that, I realize doesn't really do what I'm trying to say here justice, I think? But there we go. I think the last collab I did. When was the last collab I did? Let's go to YouTube. Move that over here. Let's see here. Your videos. Let's see here. What have I done it? What have I done any collabs in person on YouTube? I think I have, but it was a while ago, I believe. I know I tried setting a few up, but didn't go through. Yeah, I have done a few to less than ideal, than to like more or less like. Yeah, I've done a few collabs. Well, since I've shifted to YouTube. But not many. So I kind of want to change that. Last one I did, I think, was the 100% orange juice collab. I think I did one where I did an open mic. That, personally, if you ask me, didn't turn out too well. But, whatever. Those things happen. Whatever one that was, I'm not fully sure. I think it was a Tears of the Kingdom video. But which one, like I said, I don't remember. So... let's see here. Let's go back to page 1. I'm curious. What is the most viewed video on my channel? It is my 6th. It is Kirby in the Forgotten Land, the 6th one I did. At 683 views. Damn. With 2nd place going to... which one is that? I can't tell. My 11th Super Mario Odyssey stream at 294 views. So I have had a few of my older streams actually pick up a little traction, which is nice. I do like to see that. So, and I have noticed some recent growth as well, like recent growth, which I'm really enjoying. Anyway. Okay, get out of there. Cool. So. But yeah. Actually, let's take a look at my Steam. Let me take a quick look at my Steam real quick. Let's see what I got here. I just added Goose Duck. Let's go to my library. I need opiate. Yes, excuse me. Let's see here. I could try and do another 100% orange juice. There's Among Us, like I mentioned before. Ark. I know it's multiplayer, maybe. I do have Minecraft, though. That could... Minecraft might work. Though the server thing would have to be... would be an issue, though. But yeah, then there's also Ark. I also have Ark. Or ElectroTerra. That's an interesting game. It's not multiplayer, but it's an interesting little. It's an interesting little like indie game, for sure. I can do Bug Snacks. I know that's not multiplayer, but I know that's decent. Let's see here. Cluster Trucks I've done before. It's a fun game. However, like. It's not a very popular game, that's all I'm gonna say. Let's see here. Deep Rock Collective, I streamed that before. That's a multiplayer game. That seems to have like a cult following to it, but and granted, I am kind of part of that cult, but at the same time, like, yeah, Demon Crawl. That game is a guilty pleasure of mine. I haven't played it recently, but I have like I have almost 700 hours logged into Demon Crawl. It sells itself as like a roguelike, like a Minesweeper roguelike, which isn't too far off. However, the fact that the gameplay is literally nothing but Minesweeper. Yeah, no, I would not be able to stream it too well. I love it. I love the game. I absolutely I love the game. Don't get me wrong. But it is a game that I know I cannot stream like very well. So, though I will also say I do have. I haven't. Well, I say like air quotes, been put in air quotes into Demon Crawl. I do have an item. So like in the Demon Crawl Discord server, for a while they had a suggestions where like people could like suggest an item, and if the developers liked it, they would add it to the game. Well, I did that. I submitted an idea for an item, and they liked it apparently and put it into the game. And they do credit though the items that people have suggested. So the item I suggested in the game, and if you haven't played the game, it's not gonna make any sense, and I'm not about to go into it, but like I will explain. Like, so in the game you do have masteries, which masteries are basically sort of like ability. It's like a special abilities that you get to help you sort of like beat the stages a little bit easier. And there's tiers 1, 2, and 3 for the masteries. One's the first one I believe is a passive effect. The second one is an active effect, which sort of like does something depending on what you do. It's different for each mastery. Like, depending on like certain actions you can take, your mastery might respond to the mastery might respond to certain actions. Each mastery being different. And then tier 3 is basically like the ultimate or whatever, like where you have for each stage, when you beat a stage, you get a mastery charge. When your mastery is fully charged, you can use its ultimate ability or whatever. Once again, the amount of charges and what the ability does different for each mastery. But anyway, I suggested an item called Book of Mastery, where if you pick up hearts while at full life, you gain a mastery charge. It's a legendary item, so it'd be very, very rare. So it's a really very rare item. And yeah, the developers apparently liked the idea and implemented the item into the game. So like, yeah, so you can find it in the in-game store. Because because there are certain like legendary items that you can only unlock in the game, from like the in-game store, which and whatnot. Excuse me. And you need tokens, which is one of the currencies in the game. There's two currencies in the game. There's coins, which is the currency you use when going through like a quest or whatever. And you lose all coins when you beat a quest. Then there are tokens. Tokens are effectively the meta currency. You can find them rarely throughout stages and whatnot. Or doing various tasks that might pop up and all that stuff. But yeah, you can go to the store, and for I think 100 tokens, you can get the Book of Mastery, which is what it's called. And yeah, if you view it in the sort of like the item index or whatever, codex or whatever, it says Book of Mastery suggested by ElectroTerra, and I think that's really, really awesome. So like I'm in Demon Crawl, I'm in a game, ha ha ha, huzzah. Oh, there's Divinity 2 Original Sin, which I know was created. I think it's, I believe they're the same people who made, yeah, Baldur's Gate. So yeah, Divinity 2 Original Sin, Definitive Edition. I have, so me and a few friends who also have the game, we tried doing a skeleton only run, which gets very chaotic very quickly. We got off so the game starts out on a boat, and we basically got to the point where we got off that boat. Because let's just say when you're walking around as spooky, scary skeletons, people don't really like it when you do that, and will just straight up start attacking you. And when it's like 10 to 15 versus 4, well, you need to strategize. You need to strategize a lot, because like the players are at an extreme disadvantage. And we were all playing, so there's 4 different races. There's human, elf, dwarf, and lizard folk, I think. Yeah. And then each one of those has a bone variant. And we were, each of us, since there was 4 of us, we were all a different race as the bone variant. I believe I was playing as the elf, I believe. Speaking of which, when we were doing that run, oh geez, so we managed to get off the boat. I found out that being a summoner really helps, because it allows your party to have a bit more action economy when things are severely like stacked against you. But when we were doing that, so only me and one other friend had the game like downloaded. However, what we end up doing was, so in Divinity 2, you can do local play, where you can basically play 2-player. So there's 2 kinds of multiplayer with Divinity 2. There's effectively like not local play, but like, yeah, like local play, which Steam Remote Play, which it does also support Steam Remote Play. One moment. Excuse me, sorry about that. I had to cough. There we go. Which the local play does support Steam Remote Play and whatnot. So me and the other friend who had the game, and there's also online play where if you have the game, you can join other people who also have the game for multiplayer campaigns and for going through it with friends and whatnot. So what we did, and this was the most jank as hell thing ever. But what we did was, me and and me and the one other friend who had the game, we both basically remote played to one of our other friends who didn't have the game. So each of us were like hosting basically like a Steam remote play like co-op sort of thing. But then what we did was, because you can't add more than 2 through that method. What we did then was we then took those friends online with us. So it was my friend and the person he had using remote play, and then I joined him, which also brought along the friend that I had with remote play. So, and it was the jankiest ass thing ever, but it was fucking hilarious, and the best part is, it freaking worked too. It was awesome. But, yeah, if Divinity 2 Original Sin, like, if we do that, I'm gonna have the people, it would be a long series, a long collab series, A, B, I would probably want to do, you know, the Bone Bros strat, because I think that'd be fun. But yeah, Divinity 2 is not a short game by any means. So yeah. Let's see here. There's Skyrim. Fireworks in that's such a fucking waste of a game. Gary's mod, possibly. Goose Goose, I mentioned about that. Gross Song of the Earth Tree. It's a good game. Very repetitive, though. Very repetitive. Gunfire Reborn is a possibility. That's a multiplayer game. That's loads of fun. Excuse me. Well, I've been streaming for 40 minutes. Damn. Yeah. I like using the Fox Girl and what's his name? Porcupine Dude. Cuts in Glory, 3D Happy Wheels. Helldivers, I've mentioned that before. Hollow Cure, I've streamed that in the past. Hollow Parade. It's okay. There's the All 6 Observation Dudes. I've streamed the first one. But honestly, like, I don't think I'll stream the rest, though. There's Little Misfortune, which is a game I've thought about streaming. I don't know if I can do it on YouTube, though. I think I can. I don't see why I couldn't. I know, like, I don't know really. I know it has a lot of, like, twists in it. And I know they're really fucked up. But that's about much I know. Little Witch No Beta. So, I've played Little Witch No Beta before. Not on stream, obviously. I've played it back when it was still in development. And it has a bigger fan base than you might think. Because, like, every once in a while, I'll see, like, other streamers and whatnot just be, like streaming Little Witch No Beta. I'm like, huh. Interesting. Like, apparently it's a more interesting game than I thought. And I haven't played it since its full release, though, so maybe I should give it a second try. I think I got stuck at one point. I think I might have, like, my old save, I think might have gotten soft locked, I think. I'm not fully sure, though. It's 10 gigabytes, damn. Oh, Luck Be a Landlord. Luck Be a Landlord's a really good game to kill time. Not gonna lie. Maneater. So I've been playing Maneater recently. You know that game about, you know, the shark game? Yeah, I've been playing that recently. Questers. Oh, okay, so there's achievements for the DLC too, also on that. Cool. Which I honestly thinking about getting. So Maneater, you're a shark, and the gameplay is literally like just eat and like just violence and eating, and that's literally it. That's literally Maneater. Though it is a game that I might stream in the future, though. Not gonna lie. The game isn't that long. I've only been playing it for like 11 and a half hours, roughly. And I've already been in the game, so... I'm pretty sure most of that, like... There's a decent amount of those 11 hours, me just trying to find, like, certain things. So... me just exploring the map. So the game... And I'd probably say closer to maybe 10 hours. Yeah, 10 hours seems about right. So like 1.5 hours spent just trying to find like landmarks and other things, and just trying to get a few unlockable, few of the unlockable stuff. Yeah, that seems about right. That seems about right. Maybe even closer to 2.5 hours actually. Who knows? But yeah. If I do get Maneater, I'd probably end up getting the DLC. I am thinking about getting the DLC anyway. So, which I think the DLC is like $10, so it's not that big a deal. Monsters Expedition. It's a fun little puzzle game. Octodad. I could possibly do that one. Power World. Power World. Once you've sort of done it all in Power World, like once you feel like you really don't go back that often. Like, it's just sort of like, yeah, I'll probably like play it again, pick it up again, like once a major update drops or something. But it was popular for like maybe 2 weeks to a month. Papa's Freezeria Deluxe. Actually, I'm curious, have they released any more? Just Freezeria. Okay. Portal 2, I mentioned about that. Portal Revolution. There is something that I thought about. I should probably stream that one. The Room is a puzzle game. There's four games in the series. It's an interesting little game. It's an interesting game series. It's basically just a game series about like one giant conspiracy theory, but not bad. Saints Row. I got 2, 3, and 4. Well, I'm sad that Steam doesn't have. Because I do believe, yeah. So I'm sad that Steam doesn't have the DLC, the anime DLC for Saints Row 4. Unless it just got added into Saints Row 4, who knows? Shadow Tactics, Blade of the Shogun. It's a puzzle game, technically. It's an interesting one. I don't think I'll stream it, though. Shovel Knight, Slime Rancher, that's always a possibility. Slime Rancher 1 and 2. Frontiers, I started, actually, hold on. Maybe I should go back to Sonic Frontiers. So I know when I started streaming on YouTube, I think I started with Subnautica and Sonic Frontiers. And when I beat Frontiers, I think there wasn't any, like, extra content at the time, but I think some has been added since then. So Sonic Frontiers might be worth a revisit. Let's see here. Spooky Jump Scare Mansion. Maybe. Spyro Trilogy. Star Wars Battlefront Classic and number 2. Tried streaming one of those, didn't go too well. Did get a slap for that. copyright strike slap for that, so I'm not too keen on streaming again. Besides, I don't think that stream went too well anyway, so. Stardew Valley, possible. Steven Sausage Roll is a very hard puzzle game that I don't think I will stream. Because, like, I do good with more, I notice I tend to do better when it comes with puzzles, with puzzle games that revolve more around, like, logic than, say, like, object placement. So, like, Baba Is You is a puzzle game that deals heavily with logic. Like, sometimes, oh, hello, Galajexy. I have no idea. I try to stay out of world turmoil. I live under a rock, and I like it under my rock. But yeah, when it comes to puzzle games, I know, because Baba's U is like, it's a puzzle game that that's more heavily rooted in logic than it is like object movement. While it does have some object movement, it does still have a very heavy logic factor into it. Whereas like Stefan's Sausage Roll is more like moving objects around in your own character placement and movement. Same with like a game like Snakebird or there's another one. Room to Grow. So I'm not gonna stream that. I started out on YouTube with that one. I could do Below Zero. I know I streamed Below Zero on Twitch when I was still on Twitch, but I could do it again here on YouTube, which wouldn't be that bad, I don't think. Excuse me, sorry about that. Oops. Let's see here. Terraria could be a possibility. I do like Terraria, isn't that bad. I always like playing Summoner with Terraria. It's underrated, but I like it. Tested on Humans Escape Room. I also did that one when I started on YouTube. I forgot about that one. The person has apparently made more escape room style games, apparently. Yeah, a lot of them. Let's see here. Let's list off all the escape rooms that the person made. Let's see here. Mystic Academy escape room, regular factory escape room, Between Time, Test on Humans, which I've done. Palindrome Syndrome escape room. Oh, they do have a bundle for all their escape rooms. Cool. And then I think after that's just soundtracks. Pyramids and Aliens escape room. That's the next one that's going to be coming out. I'm not really jumping on that one too much, so. Vampire Survivors, I mentioned that one. Investor Clean Detail. I know it's multiplayer, but who wants to sit and just watch people clean up a mess for like 3 hours? The Wonderful End of the World, basically a Katamari like bootleg, which Katamari already seems like it's a. So while I know Katamari is not a bootleg game, it does have that weird feel to it. So when you get into a game that's actually a bootleg of Katamari, you get into some weird ass shit. The Wonderful End of the World is some of that weird ass shit. So, but yeah, when it comes to like collabs going on, I have options. I got a few options, as well as a few other games that I might want to just like show off a little bit. So. Oops, there we go. Put that over here. But yeah. Sort of the current state of all of it. Let's see what else. What else? I was gonna mention about something else. But yeah. So. Let's see. Like I said, there are also a few games that I have, now that I think about it, that, so I have Minecraft, I've mentioned before, though getting like a server for that would be a little bit weird, or a little bit complicated, not weird, but I've got Yonder AI Girlfriend Simulator, DeliveringHope.exe, JuiceGalaxy.exe, and then SpiderBay.exe -shortcut. Or well, shortcut, but yeah, it's SpiderBay, so .exe. Juice Galaxy is, so I played like 5 minutes of Juice Galaxy. It is, the best way I can say is a drug trip, and that is very much accurate when it comes to Juice Galaxy. You are constantly berated by colors, weird shapes, weird colors, a mixture of all of those, and you're told to go no, you're not even told to go on an adventure. You just have to go and hope you stumble across the right thing, because you can and will die instantly if you fuck something up. So let's see. What else? Oh yeah, brain fart. What was I gonna say? Let's see how. Let's take a quick look-sees at my Twitter, which, by the way, I do have a Twitter. Let's see how it's all dying. More cats, more cool D&D, awesome. A lot of just sort of stupid shit. Okay, cool. Hey, Pokemon. I like Pokemon. And it's an Oshawa eating in Iraq. Oh, hey, Simple Flip. Shout out to that dude. What the hell? Alien fishnet, cool, dude. So, something I've been doing recently is, I've been watching anime. So, like, I've watched season 2 of, so I've rewatched, Be the Beginning season 1, and then watched season 2, which, honestly, when it comes to Be the Beginning, one moment. Excuse me. Sorry about that. When it comes to Be the Beginning, you're honestly just better off just watching the first season, because, like, the second season, like, so the first season is 12 episodes. Second season is only 6. And the first season wraps up fairly nicely. Like, and then it's just like, at the very, very end, it's just like, oh yeah, hey, there's this character who was presumed to show up in season 2, and he does. But, season 2, it seems like with season 2, it seems like when they first, it seems like at the start, like, they might have, it seems like they thought they were going to have another 12 episodes to tell their story, but then halfway through, or then, like, pretty close to, like, But then like once they reached like episode like five or so, or like that, like 4 or 5, like they were told like, nah, no, you're only getting 6 episodes. And then they had to like, you know, wrap up what they have so far in like, you know, try and make what they have so far like conclude in, you know, 1 to 2 episodes. Because there's just a lot of just like a lot of endings that just seem like very, very rushed. And the fact that season 2 is only 6 episodes long kind of like support that fact, I think. But yeah, Be the Beginning is not, it is a pretty good one. Just if you ignore like the ending teaser to season 1 and then just don't watch season 2, honestly, it's fine. It's fine. It has a fairly nice resolution to it, so I mean it works. So, but I've also been watching as recently Mob Psycho 100 season 3 because I've seen the first 2 seasons already. And I'm like, oh hey, Hulu has season 3, Mob Psycho season 3. Cool, I'll watch that. So I've seen the first 2 seasons, like I said. Oh, it's my dog. So yeah, I'm currently still watching Mob Psycho season 3. It's been going good so far. I mean, like I said, like I've always had trouble like sort of like talking about like sort of shows and stuff like that, because like, yeah, I watched this, cool, I suppose. I mean, I'm only on episode 2 or 3, I think, because I only started just like the other day, so because like, you know, when I was sick and dying on the couch, I was like, let's, you know, I might as well like watch something entertaining while I fucking die on the couch. So I'm like, oh hey, Mob Psycho season 3 is on Hulu, I'll watch that. So yeah, I'm watching Mob Psycho. They're fun. I like how like I do like how when like Mob like, so the last time he reached 100% was when he got full of himself, and when he gets like full of himself / like prideful or whatever, he gets a butt chin, which I think is funny. Let's see here. Been watching anything else? Not really. Like all the other shows or things I want to watch, like say Overlord season 4, the Isekai Quartet movie, Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-san or Iruma-kun or whatever, season 3, all that, and yeah, no, I can't seem to find that shit. There's another one. I was like, where is the next season? It's like, does it have the next season? Nope. I'm like, oh, Dr. Stone season 3. That's it. That's also not on Hulu. I know I could probably get like Viz or Crunchyroll and watch that stuff, but like at the same time, it's like, do I really want to? Do I want to do it? Do I desire it that much? The answer right now is no. Especially since I'm having to watch a little bit, kind of my pennies a little bit. Though I will follow that up with by saying that I have. So like I need to watch my pennies a little bit. So like my desire to watch those seasons is not very strong. So I'm not too pulled to making that purchase. So like, you know, for the membership and whatnot, to, you know, watch those seasons and etc. Though a purchase I have been thinking about that I have been getting pulled to and been thinking about is actually doing Pikmin 4. I've been thinking about getting Pikmin 4 and actually streaming that one as well. Ooh. Ooh. Sick voice cracks a lot. Yay. Cause I mean, I like the Pikmin games. Pikmin games are fun. Which reminds me, I need to finish the first game. I know I've streamed the second one here on my channel. I finished it right before I had to go on my hiatus. But, I need to finish playing through the first one. Because I've been in the second one several times. Most of the time doing it deathless. Which so far in Pikmin 1, I know is not the case. As much as I want to reset when a Pikmin dies, I'm gonna go through it, like, naturally. Like, if I receive heavy losses, like, if I have an entire squad get killed off, yeah, no, I'm gonna reset that. I'm gonna reset that. 100% regardless. All the time. But, like, if I lose, like, say, like, 2 or 3 Pikmin to, like, an enemy or whatever, trying to take them out, I'll probably just be like, I'll grow my teeth and bear it, and just, like, move on. As much as I want to reset the day for that, I might as well, like, I would just want to play through the game as well, so. Another game I thought about streaming, though, recently is the new Pokemon Snap game. Which, yes, new as part of the title, it makes it very confusing. Though I don't want to lose all the progress I had before. Because I have some really nice photos. I've taken some really nice photos on the other one. I could move it to the SD card in my Switch. Then again, do I need an internet connection for new Snap? Not really. Not really. So, you know, I could just do it on, like, a secondary profile, actually. Yeah, I might do that. With my secondary files on my Switch. Stream it that way. Since an internet connection is not required to beat the game, or, like, any actual any actual content of the game. So, I wouldn't really be missing out. I don't know, I've just been sort of like, I kind of want to just take pictures of Pokemon, you know? Like, let's see here, I can now currently have it in my Switch. I'm not gonna switch to the game view or whatever. Let's see what good photos I have, because I got some good photos on it as well. Like I know I got a really nice one of Eledian. Like, it looks... You can collect platinum points. Cool, game. I don't give a shit. I also know I have, like, 2 really epic shots of, Tyrantrum as well. So... Excuse me. So, like, let's see here. I know I'm missing several. I'm missing a lot. I'm missing, like, I only have, like, 1 photo of Lugia. Because I cannot seem to figure out how to wake Lugia up. I've looked it up, but I cannot. I cannot seem to be able to pull it off, though. So, let's see here. I have 820 photographs registered total, apparently. Let's see, what do I got for Tyranitar? Tyranitar is a pretty cool Pokemon. But they're all sort of like, all the ones I have of Tyranitar are kind of like awkward. Let's see here. What else? What other Pokemon do I have pictures of? The professor didn't even know what to think of that, so I just have a picture of a Snorlax chin. Let's see here. Swallow's pretty cool. Swallow was added in the DLC. Because yeah, there was some free DLC added to New Pokemon Snap that I think added like 2 courses to the game, which is pretty cool. One is a river stage, and then like a swampy Badlands, which I think was cool. With like a small handful of Pokemon, like new Pokemon added alongside it. So like Swallow in for the swamp or for the Poison Badlands or whatever. And Feraligatr for the river stage, because you can find Meganium and Typhlosion in the game, but you couldn't find Feraligatr. So when that river stage got added, you could then find Feraligatr. Like, hey, they added the third Johto starter. Nice. I'm missing tier 4 for Gardevoir. I don't have a single platinum or diamond star for Gardevoir. That's fine, whatever. Sableye is a cool Pokemon. Anyway, enough of that. Let's just get out of this. I think my best photo on that game is Volcarona at a little over 6K, which is actually quite a high amount for a photo. You're lucky. Normally, a good photo tends to score around somewhere around like 4,000, a little over 4,000 points. You'll occasionally see the 5,000, though I think the Volcarona one I have is the only one that I have over 6,000. I might have one photo that's also I might have one more photo that's over 6K. Not fully sure. I'm not about to get back in the game to find out. But yeah. Let's see here. What else was I going to talk about? I don't remember. It's been an hour and 10 minutes just about. Holy shit. I have rambled on. But it's a Zatsudan, so it's okay. It's okay. Let's see here. What's on my Steam wish list anyway? Maybe I could get some of one of those. Fairy Tail. I don't think I'll be able to stream that one without getting smacked, so that's fine. Zoochosis. That seems like... So it's coming out soon, supposedly. Basically, that's the horror game that takes place in a zoo. So that seems like it could be fun. Pacific Drive. That seems like it could also be a very fun game to stream. Penguin Heist. Now there's a multiplayer game that could be fun. So... Oh yeah. Also another thing. Speaking of Pokemon. So... Pokemon Masters. Really fun game. Phoebe is best girl. Also, something I've noticed about, like, the female trainers in general, like, all of the female trainers, like, you can't really see their walking cycle too often. You typically don't see their walking cycles too often. But all the female trainers seem to have, like, a sway to them, you know, like, a very, very, like, they all seem to have, like, a very, very prominent sway in the hip. Now, granted, you won't see that sway too often because most of the time the trainers are just standing around. You don't typically see them walking around. But, like, there are occasions where you will see them walk, and I've noticed, like, most of the female trainers seem to have, like, a sway in their hip. Which is like, Interesting. They also added photo creation, where you can take basically the trainers and make your own photos with them, doing various poses and whatnot. And by the way, yes, people have already 34'd it to an extent. With Phoebe, because she's the only female trainer who actually has strapless, so a lot of people have been using characters who stick out their hand over to the left or whatever, like Fantina, all that stuff. Then I've also been playing Magikarp Jump. Now there's a game for you. It is... Magikarp Jump is just literally a time killer. It really is. You do Magikarp Jump when you want to kill time. And it will not kill a lot of time, let me just tell you that much. Because there's not a lot you do in Magikarp Jump. Like, you're training your Magikarp, you're either feeding your Magikarp, training your Magikarp, or you're either winning a jump off or losing a jump off. You can typically tell if you're what the result is before you even jump. Because there's very little RNG built into, you know, the actual jumping. So, like, the only RNG that there is in the game for when it comes to jumping is, A, you have to watch the jump yourself. B, you need to have one of your partner Pokemon basically cheer on your Magikarp. And there's a chance they can be, which, by the way, for them to cheer is also a chance. And if they do cheer, it's most likely going to be 5%, but there's a rare chance it could be 25%. If it's 25%, chances are that you will probably win. If you are anywhere remotely close to the opposing Pokemon, or opposing Magikarp in terms of jump power. But if it's just like, you know, the regular 5%, good fucking luck. You might win, you might lose. Typically, you can kind of ballpark it, but not very well. I mean, you can also ballpark the 25% as well, more or less. But, like, because you have you know your Magikarp's JP, and so your jump power. So, like, you can tell, like, if your Magikarp's gonna win, because, like, beforehand it does tell you, like, if you face that Magikarp off against that Magikarp before, it'll tell you what their jump power is. So, like, you will automatically know if you can beat them or not. So, like, the progression in Magikarp Jump is incredibly slow, especially in the late game. Where it can get grinded, like, it might take, like, 2 or even maybe 3 Magikarps to get past, like, literally one dude. Because, like, if you don't level up, the total amount of jump power Magikarp can get will not increase significantly. As such, like, you wouldn't be able to get more JP to, you know, overcome the current obstacle. As such, you need another Fucking hell, who's calling me? The 800 number, fuck off. As a result, like, you need to do until you level up. So, because, like, each level, granted, like, when you level up, your maximum cap for jump power does increase by a significant margin. So, which is why you want those level ups, and you only really see, like,
you only really be able to beat like the next jump off if you level up, because otherwise you pretty much won't. Okay, I might have to call them back at some point. No, I went to voicemail. Anyway, but yeah, in order to, but yeah, like you won't really see an increase in the maximum cap of jump power until you level up. So, yeah. Yeah. I've talked for about an hour and 18 minutes, just about. I did say this might be possibly a shorter stream, so yeah, I think. Should I? Should I not? Should I? Yeah, I think I will. So, I think that's probably gonna do it for today. Since my voice is starting to get very irritated, or my throat is starting to get very irritated. Like I said, since my throat is starting to get very irritated like that, I think it might be best if I call it here just a bit early, so. Tomorrow is what, Thursday? Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday. Okay. I'll probably be streaming something tomorrow. Maybe Pokemon, maybe Mario, I don't really know. Won't be Bob, I can tell you that much. But anyway, if you like my content, be sure to subscribe. If you like the stream, be sure to hit that like button. If you like my content, be sure to subscribe. It really helps out the channel a lot. And if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified whenever I do stream, which is pretty awesome. But anyway, until next time, as always. Oh, hello, Caleb. I was about to end it, but I'm kind of Give me one moment, because I've been having to go through a lot of water. And I'm actually, yeah. My throat's starting to get sore, so it might be best. Or I don't know. Should I continue? I'll continue. I'll continue. Just give me one moment to get a refresher here. Alright, I'm back. And you're fine, Caleb. You're fine, Caleb. You're fine. You're fine. You're honestly fine. Like I said, like, my voice is starting to get so like, maybe I should... So I was like, maybe I should start thinking about ending it, but at the same time, like, my life hasn't been made up of smart decisions, so why should I start now? So... I have made a life full of dumb decisions. Why should I start making the smart ones now? What is that sound in the background? That is the background music. I did check. It shouldn't be too loud. But it should. I put up to a volume where I think it should still be, like, it should still be heard, but it shouldn't be like overpowering. So I can turn it down a little bit if need be. Turn it down. Alright. Got a refresher. Oh, there's a screech in the background? Huh. Weird. Oh, the screech. That was my toilet. That was my fucking toilet. Yeah, the part of my refresher was changing seats for a moment. When I flush my toilet, it's the loudest goddamn thing. Yeah, it's just like it fucking screams whenever I flush. Doesn't matter what I flush, just that I flush. It will just be like... I was about to recreate, but then I realized, wait, no, my throat is... I cannot try and recreate the noise right now because my throat is sore. But it'll just screech for a solid minute or so. But yeah, that's my toilet. It likes doing that. Let's see here. There's something else I can mention about it. Oh yeah, there's also ants underneath it, but I had an exterminator come in, and I haven't seen any since, so. So yeah, it's like ants, because the bottom of the toilet isn't completely sealed, and there were ants when I first moved in. Has my dog ever done something funny? Hey, Vince. Yeah, he's ignoring me. He has. Let's see here. He dug up a mole once. Back when, several years ago, right around the time when we first got him, though, we were dealing with, like, a mole problem in our front yard. And then at one point, my brother had taken the dog out, and he then came back inside with the dog and said the dog just dug up a mole. I'm like, and both me and my mom were like, what? So oh, I feel so bad for that mole, because of what happened next. My mom took my brother's hatchet, which, by the way, my brother's hatchet has never been sharpened since the day he got it. So at this point, that hatchet is a blunt instrument. And my mom proceeded to use that hatchet to unalive this mole, thinking it would be a very quick death. Yeah, unfortunately it wasn't. So I feel really bad for that mole. Like, the mole had to go, obviously, but, like... Yeah, like, I mean, jeez. And I think, I think once my dad got home, he disposed of the body, the mole body. So, if I remember correctly. But yeah, oh, there was also the time. So my dog, he also loves to eat cicadas. I'd like to have a cat. My cat is pretty chill, honestly. Like, here, give me a moment. Come here, Peanut. I am back, and I have my... Oh, I almost tripped over my chair. I am back, and I have my cat. My cat is very, very relaxed. Like, he does not care. Not all cats are like that, though. I've had my cat since he was a kitten. So he is very used to me, and some of the things I put, like, I do with him, like, I can put him on his back and hold him like that, and most cats don't really like it when you do that. But my cat knows that I will not drop him, and so he is perfectly fine with me holding him on his back. He's comfortable in that on his back. So, however, most cats are not like that. You've done some crazy things too, haven't you? Yes, you have. Though I have also do know some of his, like, how do I say it? Like, looks or, like, behavior as well. Like, because, like, he's also a very well, most cats are independent, but, like, he will put, he puts up with you, let's just say that. So, like, and I've learned over the years, sort of, like, his body language and, like, expressions to when he's starting to get fed up. So I'm like, I'll look at him and he's like, I can tell he's getting annoyed, and I'm like, yeah, go. I'm like, go before you scratch me. Because my cat will let you know when he's done putting up with your shit. And he does put up with a lot of shit. But he lets you know when he's done putting up with it. And I've learned to recognize when he's starting to get done putting up with it. Like right now he's just relaxing. He's like, he's slightly annoyed that, yeah, and he's starting to fidget. So there you go. Right now he's just more annoyed that I picked him up from his nap. Right? Yeah. I have taught... What's the weirdest thing that your dog did? So, my dog ate a live cicada. So, my dog likes to eat cicadas, but usually they end up dying before they even reach his stomach. However, there was one time that was not the case. It was cicada season. And so, he started eating cicada, so I brought him back inside. However, he managed to snatch one up before doing such. Before I was actually able to get into the door. And when I brought him inside, I could hear something like bouncing around in his stomach, which I could only presume was the cicada that he just ate. So I'm like, damn it, dog, did you eat a cicada live? Did you just eat a live cicada? And then then like as soon as I said that, he gave me a response in the fact that he literally then just threw up the cicada, which at that point was too much for the cicada, and it did die. So yeah, it survived the trip going down to his stomach, but did not survive the trip coming back up. Yeah, that's sort of like the weirdest thing he's done, which was like, yeah, eat a live cicada. Because, yeah, when the cicada came back up, it was twitching, but it wasn't twitching for long, let's just say that. I then got a paper towel and basically just tossed it out or thrown in the trash or something like that. But yeah, my cat, something he's done. So when I had gotten my cat neutered, he had his he had his cone on, and I was playing with him, and like he got very he got very hyper, and to the point where like he ended up doing a backflip over the cone. Why does your dog like? I don't know why he likes to eat cicadas. He does some weird stuff sometimes. But yeah, I was playing with my cat. He got really excited. And my cat ended up doing like a backflip over his cone, like he ended up putting his cone like onto the ground and just sort of like backflipped the rest of his body over it. And then when he got back up, he sort of looked around and was sort of like, "What the hell just happened?" Oh jeez. My cat's also a little shit sometimes. So let me tell you a story about my cat. So there was one time my dad had just made some hamburgers. So at the time, this is back when I was still in high school. Both me and my brother were still in high school. My brother, he was part of the theater club, the theater club or whatever. So he had to stay. So he was staying like after school, like practicing for the play or whatever that they were doing. But my dog likes to play with basketballs. My dog has a squeaky bone that he really likes. If I go and squeeze it, he'll come running. But anyway, so my brother wasn't home at the time because he had stay after school to help with the play, like practicing the play and whatnot or whatever. But my dad had made some hamburgers. So my dad, mom, and I had all had our hamburgers. My dad had put my brother's hamburger. They tag the baseballs. They don't give mercy to the basketballs. Dang. So my dad had put my brother's hamburger on a plate on the table for when he gets home. For when my brother got home. However, so like, and I was sitting on the couch or whatever. My dad had apparently looked over and saw that the cat was on the dinner table. So he yelled at him to get off, and the cat jumped off. So like when my dad started yelling at the cat to get off the table, like I immediately got up to go investigate the cat. And when I got to the dinner table, I noticed that my brother's hamburger was missing. And I immediately knew what had happened. So I looked under the table where my cat was, and sure enough, there was the cat under the table with his like hamburger hanging out of his mouth, because like a cat's mouth isn't very big. It cannot fit an entire hamburger. And so there was this cat with a mouthful of hamburger under the table growling at me because he did not want to give up the hamburger. So I grabbed the hamburger. I took what I could of the hamburger. He did put his claws on me to be like, "No, don't you dare take this. Don't you dare take this." But I ended up taking what I could of the hamburger, and whatever didn't rip off, he basically got to keep. But my cat stole my brother's hamburger. Pet's like, I don't know why pets are like this. Yeah, I'm talking about you. My dog finally was like, "Are you talking about me?" Yeah, I'm talking about you. And my cat doesn't care. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Vince. You're a goofy boy. You're loud, but you're fine. You're okay. And my guy's like, you're not gonna take this hamburger. It's my hamburger. And like, stupid cat. So my brother did not have a hamburger that night because the cat ended up stealing it. We did let him know, and we all laughed. We afterwards we all laughed about it. But yeah. My dog, I have a turtle, right? So he eats slowly, but one time he was begging for food, even though he had food. So with both my pets, both my dog and cat, I cannot leave food out for them. They will just eat it up. Especially my dog. He is very, very food motivated. If there is food, he will eat it. Same with my cat. If my dog can reach the cat's food, he will eat that too. So I have to separate them when they eat. So the dog can't get to the cat's food and eat it. So and the cat is aware of this and does eat his food. And my cat does not leave food sitting around. Because he knows that if he does, either A, I'm going to take it, or B, the dog's going to take it. And when I take it, I don't eat it. I basically just put it back. But he knows, like, if he's not careful, the dog will take his food. But I do separate them. But the cat will also eat any food placed in front of him as well. And my pets, typically it's started by the dog, but usually, so I typically feed them around 5 o'clock my time for their dinner. However, he starts whining. He starts whining at me, wanting food around 4. Though as of recently, he started doing it at 3. And once the dog starts, the cat joins in. The cat, like the dog, he'll come up to me and be like, and actually like put his paws on me and be like, "Hey, I want food." The cat, he'll approach me, but then just sit there and stare at me, hoping just to join in on the dog. He's like, it's like the dog is starting to complain about food, so I'm gonna approach in hopes that he succeeds in getting early food. So yeah, they have their own little system there. The dog will start complaining. The cat's like, in case he succeeds, I want to be around this, because I want my food too. And if I get it early, even better. Also, my dog does weird. So one of the weird things my dog does is, if I put my hand on his butt, he'll be like arr, and just start like walking, just like turning around, and be like he won't try and bite me. I destroyed 2 of my handballs for the game. I don't know why. But yeah, like if I put my hand on my dog's butt, he'll growl at me. He won't try and bite me, but he'll start growling at me and start like going in circles, just to be like arr, arr, and just go in circles. To him, it's a form of play. So, oh jeez. Okay, so speaking of things pets have destroyed. My dog, and I'm pretty sure it was a combined effort between both my dog and my cat, at one point destroyed my bed. One moment. Excuse me. So, the story behind my pets destroying my bed. So, what I think... So, like I said, I don't know who did it. I'm pretty sure the dog was the one who did the destruction, but I'm pretty sure the cat instigated it, though. So, while the dog destroyed my bed, I'm pretty sure it's the cat that sort of caused the events for the dog to destroy it. But anyway, because one time when I came home from school, I go up to my room, and all I find is... So at the time... I was sleeping on 2 mattresses on the ground. I'm not anymore, but that's at the time I didn't have a bed frame or anything like that. I just had 2 mattresses, and that's what I slept on. But anyway, it is right up against the wall. So, but I come home from school, I go to my room, and I see that there's just now a huge fucking hole in my bed. It's like, what the hell happened? Obviously the pets did this. And so I investigate, and I notice that there's a bag of cat treats there. So I'm like, okay. So the only one, so I knew my dog. He's the only one who have been able to create a hole that big into my bed. But once I found the bag of cat treats and these small holes in said bag, I think I figured out what happened. So the thing about my cat is he likes to bite bags. Why, I don't know. Cats just like to bite random shit. My cat in particular likes to bite bags and combs for what it's worth, but combs is another story. But the focus here is the fact that my cat likes to bite bags, especially if he knows if there's treats inside for him. So I think what happened was my cat found his bag of treats, started biting it, and ended up taking it up to my bedroom and got onto my bed with it. Well, since the bag had been punctured, my dog then could smell the treats inside. And as such, he started being food motivated, wanted said food that was inside the bag. Even though they were meant for cats, he just wants the food. However, he could not open up the bag, and the holes were too small for him to really get through. So he started doing what all dogs do and started digging at it. Well, he eventually got it stuck between my bed and the wall, and started then to, continue to dig at it, trying to get at those treats. Tearing up my bed in the process. Why he stopped, I'm not fully sure, but I guess he just sort of gave up, eventually just gave up, or something else distracted him or whatever. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how my bed got destroyed. The cat started, the dog finished it, but both of them were at fault. Let's take a drink of water, my throat's getting sore. So, yeah. It's just like, I love you too, pets. Yeah, I love you both. Cool. Thank you, pets, for destroying my bed. That's absolutely what I wanted. But yeah, so that's how my bed got destroyed. I eventually did get a new mattress and whatnot. I think I just said what the craziest thing about them was, or about them. Or, well, I guess about them, but, that's probably the craziest thing they've ever done, was throw a tag team effort of destroying my bed. My cat knows how to, high five and shake, as well as wait for me to remove my finger before he gets the treat. So, my cat, if I hold up my hand to shake, he'll shake with his right paw, but he'll high five with his left, and I taught him to do it like that. And then if I put his treat down on the floor and keep my finger on it, he will not grab it until I remove my finger. So I've taught my cat how to do some tricks. Not many tricks, but a few tricks. My dog, he is very treat motivated to the point where, so there's two things he really likes. He likes food and he likes meeting new people. However, like I said, my dog's bark is worse than his bite. He'll sooner lick you to death before he ever bites you. But when you first meet him, he sounds like he wants to rip your head off. So yeah, when you first meet him, he'll sound like he wants to rip your head off, but like I said, he'll sooner lick you to death before he ever bites you. So, like, he's very loud. But when it comes to my dog, like, food is definitely the bigger driving force, because when we were training him at a local pet store, and, a local pet shop, and what the instructor had us do was, like, to have our dog, basically, we're teaching them how to, like, come here and whatnot, and we would hold up a treat, and say, come here, and if the dog gets distracted, we basically do that until we go down an aisle, until the dog is no longer gets distracted. Well, it only took a couple of minutes before we had our dog running the entire length of the store, because, like, he knew that, like, we had the treat, we had the food. Like, he would sit there, and we'd be like, all right, come here. And he would go running down the other side, like the entire length of the store to us, because he wanted the treat that was in our hand. And we did that in a matter of minutes. Like, we started in the aisle, and he would go run down the aisle. He'd run down the aisle. We did that a few times. Then we moved on to larger aisles. And then eventually, like I said, the entire length of the store. It wasn't a big store. But it was still sizable. When... are you happy then? Buy a dog. The crazy destroying machines of clean clothes. Buy a dog, they will destroy your clothes. Tired of a clean house, they will destroy your house. Yeah. Cats too, to an extent. If you're happy, then buy a dog. The crazy destroying machines of clean clothes. Buy a dog, they will just... Yeah. I know what you mean. I know what you mean, even if I read the context, not the content. But, let's see. Oh, yeah. So, speaking of, like, Zatsudans and, like, talking streams, there is another type of stream that I've thought about doing, and that's a candy cane testing stream, where, like, I tried different flavors of candy canes, because I have a ton of candy canes up in my cabinet. Candy canes don't go bad, by the way. And if I were to do this, I would definitely get some of those weird, like, wackier flavors, like, bacon flavored candy canes and all that stuff. But I got some, like, you know, regular candy canes. Or, like, well, more than just regular, but, like more of the, flavors, you would expect. You should do it? Yeah. Cause, like, I got candy canes of, like, I got baby bottle pop candy canes, which those are fun. They do come with their own little, like, sugar dip and whatnot. I also have ones that are flavored like soda. Fairy sodas, like, I think Sprite, root beer, A&W root beer, and... not Coke. I forget. Another flavor, but, maybe Coke. Maybe Pepsi. I don't remember. Anyway, I also got, like, creamsicle and whatnot. I got a lot of various flavors. Some of the weirder ones I have currently are maple syrup, which, a maple syrup candy cane, it's one of the, a maple syrup flavored candy cane. It's one of those flavors that's like, it's not the flavor you would expect to see, but you can see, but it's a flavor you can kind of see happening. Then I also have Twinkie flavors, same kind of category as maple syrup. It's like, it's not what you'd expect to see, but you like, you don't, it kind of works out. Like, it's not something you'd expect to see, but you don't see it not working, though. So, however, I do have one weird one, and that's mac and cheese. I do have one mac and cheese flavored candy cane. Like I said, if I were to do this, I would get more of the wackier flavors as well. Done, cat? the company, really. They're both cute. They're both fun. So the dog likes to chillax with me. The cat, he's cute, soft, and fluffy, and puts up with me. So, but yeah, let's see. Let's move this over here. Let's bring up OBS. Let's go to Google and see what nasty ass flavors we can find. Actually, let's pop chat out. There we go. There, I can see chat twice. Awesome. Have your dog and cat ever gone into a fight? Yes and no. So when they were like when they were young, like when we first got my cat, because we got my dog first, and so like by the time we got our cat, my dog was already significantly bigger than he was, because like when we got my cat, like he was only my cat was still like a few weeks at that point. I think maybe like a few months or so. Like we didn't take them too early from his mother or anything like that, but like basically when he was old enough to like be removed from his mother, that's effectively when it was like okay for him to be taken from his mother, is right around the age that I got my cat. I got my dog when he was a little bit older, but still like I got my dog when he was a little bit older, but still like he was still a puppy when we got him. But we had gone I had gotten my dog before I got my cat. And so like at first, since my dog was still like significantly larger than, you know, this cat that you can literally probably hold in one hand, we did keep them separate at first, but we did allow like Vince, my dog, to sort of investigate Peanut's kennel and whatnot. There was one incident where like we had just gotten Peanut, my cat, and Vince had gone up to his kennel to investigate, and my cat had put his paw on like one of the kennel on a kennel, like went through like the kennel bar or whatever, because like we were keeping them separate, so like until they like had gotten used to each other, so that way there wouldn't be like any fighting or anything like severe or whatever. Like we were introducing them to each other. That's what we were doing at the time. But what my dog had done was like, it's actually kind of funny. So my dog grabbed Peanut's paw in his mouth, but he wasn't mean about it though. My cat, like when my dog grabbed my cat's paw, my cat was like, started complaining because the dog had grabbed his paw, but it did not seem like my dog was like being mean about it. Like it looked like he was just literally holding the cat's paw in his hand or in his mouth, not really like biting down hard or anything like that. You know, just sort of like holding it in his mouth. It was odd, but it was funny. It was odd, funny, and sort of cute all in one. You know, because like it was the dog being kind and gentle, but the cat was still being being a drama queen about it. Cause like it was just a cute little interaction between the two of them when they were young. The cat was like, the dog is like, he's got my paw, and when I was like, Vince, Vince just sort of looked at me and just like I investigated the cat, I investigated Peanut's paw, and like there were no like teeth mark or anything like that, but the paw was wet, so like the dog had very clearly like grabbed his paw, but did not bite down hard or anything like that. Why he did that, I don't know. He just did, and the cat decided to be a drama queen about it. Nowadays, if Peanut, my cat, is feeling precarious, or not precarious. Oh, what's the word? Feisty? No. No, I think it is precarious. No, that doesn't seem right. Precarious doesn't seem like the right word. Is feeling like when my cat decides to be a little shit, he might sometimes pick on the dog. Because he's a larger... He's not a Mancoon, but he's a male tabby, which do grow a little bit larger than your average cat. So while he is still smaller than the dog, he is closer... He is, like... He is closer to the dog's size. He is closer to Vince's... Same size as Vince. Though he is a little smaller, though, than Vince. But like I said, my cat is still smaller than my dog. The size difference is not very big. So, like, my cat will sometimes, when he feels like being a little shit, will sometimes pick on the dog. The dog, for the most part, doesn't really pick on the cat too often, because the cat tends to stick to areas where the dog can't really get to, like in his tree or kennel or whatever. Oh, weird candy cane. Google knew what I was trying to find. Let's go back to the weird candy canes. Let's see what we got here. Orange creamsicle. Marshmallow flavor, interesting. I do have the marshmallow and creamsicle. I do got the Fruity Pebbles candy canes. Yeah, that's from this year. Okay, there's apparently gravy candy cane. Has your dog and your cat... Oh yeah, I already answered that one. So going back to the candy canes. Let's see what weird flavors I can find here. So, alright, start right off the bat when I just Google search this. I immediately see gravy flavored. Can we see? Unfortunately, no. Not right now. A moment. I end up coughing there. There we go. Oh, one moment again. Where's... Alrighty. I'm just going to do that. There we go. And it's just blind OBS. Here we go. Okay. I'm back. It sucks being sick. Dante's Inferno candy canes. Out of all the weird flavors, this is probably one I would probably not do. Though out of curiosity, does it say how many Scoville units it is? Does it say, like, how... I wanna know how... Possum flavored candy canes? Okay, it doesn't seem like it wants to say how many Scoville units it is. Which Scoville units is what is the unit of measurement that determine how hot like food is. Mac and cheese candy cane, I mentioned that one. More gravy candy canes. We got ketchup candy canes too, apparently. Sour cream and onion. Bacon. Hot dog. Hot diggity dog. Pizza. Or sour cream. Mushroom. Yeah, buddy. More gravy seems to be rather popular. Ham flavored candy canes. You got pickle flavor. I don't like pickles, but I'll probably try brisket. Ugh. Sriracha candy canes. Oh, that can't end well. Clammy candy canes. Kale. There's the ketchup again. More clams. Rotisserie. I like rotisserie chicken, but I don't think it'll work too well in a candy cane. Chocolate candy. Okay, chocolate and candy cane. So like, we're talking about chocolate and candy canes. So chocolate in the shape of a candy cane is fine. Chocolate flavored candy canes isn't the worst thing in the world, but like, okay, so chocolate flavored candy canes, they are not. When you with chocolate flavored candy canes, I've had them in the past. They're not the best flavor in the world, but there is by far much worse. Much worse. There's kale, Twinkies. Yes, I'll have Twinkies. Holiday heat, ugh. Sweet and spicy. Coffee. Ew, I don't like coffee. Pow candy canes. Jumbo bacon. Wasabi. Alright. Let's see here. Warheads. Okay, so the Warheads candy canes, they are sour, yes. However, I have had them. I've had... I would have an adverse reaction to the Warheads candy canes. Not because they're sour, though. I literally had nothing but sour the Warheads candy canes for like a long ass time. I had like 5 boxes of the damn things. Trust me, after a while you get real sick and tired of them. I have an adverse reaction to them, more of due to repressed memories. I color your mouth candy canes from Crayola. Do they have fruity flavors, or do they taste like actual crayons? Coal candy cane, one that just straight up. Your dog is watching? Nice. They just have a candy cane that just straight up tastes like coal. Cool, it's like here. Oh, it's smoky cinnamon. That's what it is. Ah, okay, it's A&W Crush and Dr. No, wait, no. It's Dr. Pepper, that's what it's. 7-Up. No, it's 7-Up, A&W, and Dr. Pepper. That's what it was. That was the last one. Of the sodas that I have. Yeah, it looks like I found most of the weird ones there are, so. Weird candy cane, like, just because they have more of a curl to them does not mean they're weird. Like, the pie flavored candy canes, it's like, no, those aren't weird. They just have more of a curl to them. Let's see here. I have tried Pixie. I should probably get, I'd also probably get, like, more, oh, God, this one's stomach turning. Butter candy canes. Just oh, cheese. Possum flavored candy canes, too. Ugh. And yes, I would buy these. I would get these if I were to do it. I would also get the Bah Humbug candy cane, too. In one moment. Actually, no, I might be able to get some of these. I might be able to show you some of these. Okay, so let's see here. Got those. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. So, let's see here. Let's see if I can get, okay, not here. I go to, new folder. What should I name this? Let's put that in. You know what? It's fine there. Oh wait, put it here. Candy cane 1. Yeah, cool. So let's get some of these images. I can't do WebMD. Oh, well, actually, no, I can save it as a different web type. Let's see. Do I know what a JPEG is? Oops. Here's an abomination. Okay, I need to go into my files real quick. I'm about to fuck that one up. You know what? It worked, so keep it. We take those. So another, yeah, WebMD. That's sour cream. I got that one. We got mushroom. Let's see here. Actually, no. Let's see. I can find a clear picture of that one. Can't I? That one is so fucking small. Looks like somewhat pixely images. It is. Alright. Mushroom. Alright, let's see here. Have I saved the gravy one? No, I haven't. There's several gravy ones, apparently. Correct gravy. Have I saved ham? No, I haven't. There's a lot of abominations here. Let me add. So, image 3. Sure, I'll do image 3. Browse. Where are my pictures? Here we go. Whoops, wrong thing. So, like, here's one of them. Oh shit. Here's one of them. Bacon and sour cream. Or sour cream and onion. Here's this abomination. We also got pizza. Welcome back. I've just been dealing with sickness. Here's pizza abomination. Here's bacon and sour cream and onion. By the way, not sponsored, by the way. We got gravy. Lovely, I know. Hot dog. Hot diggity dog. Just image size. Staring into the wall. Yeah. Dog do that. There was one time my cat was just staring, like, into a corner. Like, looking back and forth like he saw something. There was nothing there. There wasn't even a bug. Pixelated mushroom. I don't know what that dude has been doing. Shiitake mushrooms, nonetheless. Let's see here. Let's actually gonna put that back. Oh, I can find a better image of that one, can't I? Oh, that's just Jolly Rancher. That's not terrible. Sardines! I don't like seafood to begin with. I don't know if I saved that into the right folder. I did. Here's that monstrosity. Have a look. And yes, I would be trying all of these. I would find and try and get as many of these as I could. And the worst part is, you know what the worst part is? I would have to get all of these weird-ass candy cane flavors. All the ones I've shown you, those are all fucking boxes with at least, like, 6 per box. I would have fucking leftovers. That's the worst part. I would have a vast amount of leftover candy canes that are absolute trash. Fuck that file type. I don't even know what that is. Fuck that shit. That is way too fucking small. Let's see here. Caesar salad. There we go. I can do this one. One little dog or 5 little dogs? Probably the 5. Because they have the action economy. Caesar salad. Can I get a better image of this one? Yes, I can. Oh god, I'm going down the candy cane rabbit hole right now, and it's not in, which honestly is not in my favor. Because the more of these weird ones I find, the more of the weird ones I have to try when I eventually do this. Because do I expect to be able to get all of these? No. But does that mean that I wouldn't be able to get most of them? I'd probably be able to get most of them, though. I don't know if I saved that one yet or not. It's going in there. But let's see here. Enough of these sardines. Let's see here. There's also pickles. We got pickles here. I don't like pickles. We also got, like, Pickle Santa, like Pickle Rick. I don't trust that pickle. Let's see, is this sriracha? Yeah, there we go. By the way, is this a bad time to mention I don't like hot food. I can handle a mild spice, but I cannot stand hot. So like a little paprika, a little Italian seasoning, I can handle that. Like I can handle up to like a mild spice. Though the moment you start throwing like, you know, sriracha sauce and that and whatnot in there, like the stuff that has heat. Yeah, no, I fold it instantly. This ham. I don't know if I showed this one off. Got the ham ones. Did I show off brisket? I don't know if I did. We got cow. We got pig, we got cow. No, wait, no, we got the whole goddamn farm. I've already shown off the pig. I've shown off pig. I've shown off cow. Where the hell is that rotisserie chicken? That's cinnamon roll. Where are those rotisserie chickens? Ah, here we go. Then we got more of the farm. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, that one's a biggie. Holy shit, this is huge. Huge. Got frickin' rotisserie chicken. We got cow. We got pig. We got chicken. Got the whole goddamn farm. Let's see here. That's a rotisserie chicken. We got Caesar salad. We got gravy. Yeah, I showed all that stuff. Okay. I have not shown off this one yet. Like, so I know people joke about like the FBI stuff, like if any FBI agent or like the secret like CIA or whatever agent looking at my like saying what the hell I'm doing, and like what the hell. I don't know who I don't trust more, that ketchup or the pickle, because that bottle is also that bottle has seen some shit and is mentally fractured. I can know that right now. Coffee ain't that bad. I don't like it, but there are significantly worse. I don't trust either of them either. PNG, I can do PNG. We also got more seafood. They're staring into your soul. Yeah, that's just a clam with googly eyes, by the way. That clam just says straight up has googly eyes. No, I just want to do .jpeg. There we go. Do they need therapy? Probably, but I don't know how much that would help them, honestly. Oh yeah, there's this one too. Actually, no, I think I can get a bigger image of that one. Or maybe not. Never mind. I lied. So, let's see here. What we got now? We got, oh yeah, the poke. The po, am I saying that right? Is that po, like, or is it peace sign? Is it the ho? We got the ho candy canes. We got the fucking ho. We got them pickles. We got them hoes. Let's try this ho candy cane. Straight up, it's a straight up bitch. This voice is fucking killing me. Ah, there we go. Alright, let's see here. That's the only one I saved. Oh yeah, wasabi. Once again, I fold the heat. I know when like wasabi is much hotter than sriracha. Let's see here. Where are which other ones? Yeah, that's right. Correct gravy. Cool. I think. Yeah, okay. So I'm still on the search for more. Cool. Awesome. I know there was other weird ones around here somewhere. I showed off the pizza. Yeah, I showed off pizza. What's that? Oh, that's clams. Did I show off I think I showed off sardines, right? Yeah, I showed off sardines. There's one. What's this? Oh yeah, that motherfucker. Yeah, Dante's Inferno. No, I'm not gonna do Dante's Inferno. Dante's Inferno can go suck a dick. Oh yeah. Here is also this monstrosity. This one. This one, just the idea of it is sickening. It's too fucking big. Just the idea. Oops, shit. Just the idea of this candy cane. Yeah, that's right. Fucking butter. Just butter. So, fucking butter ass candy cane. Just the idea of that is sickening. Because, okay, so as a kid, I have eaten straight butter as a kid. I only did it once, because I learned my lesson. But I remember the flavor, and I remember it was nasty as all hell. And just that alone is making my stomach turn just thinking about this candy cane. Because, yeah, just imagine taking a stick of butter and just chomping down on that. Yeah. Yeah, and then just turn that into a candy cane. Just turn that into a candy cane. And yeah, that is just straight up disgusting. Mystery cane, they probably won't do anything too radical though. It's like, oh, mystery flavors, you don't know what flavor it is going to get. It wouldn't be anything too serious. Probably get the classical mint, if I had to guess. Maybe some fruity flavors in there. Maybe one that's a little bit more like, what the hell is that? But probably nothing too crazy. Blueberry fair. Blueberry ain't crazy. Not by a fat country mile. Not after everything I've just shown off. Oh, there's hot dogs once again. Let's see here. Then there's this fucker. Straight up possum. So, like, okay, out of the pickle, the ketchup bottle, and this possum, you've had a normal candy cane before, and I could barely even eat it because as soon as I picked up, breaks it into one fall on the ground, and I tried to eat the other half, it's hard as hell. Heck, yeah. Then we got straight up possum. Excuse me. Yeah, fucking possum. Like, so out of the pickle, the bottle, and this possum, I don't trust this possum the most. I don't trust any of them. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't trust any of them. But this possum's, he's up the shit. Look at this bastard. Like, he is just giving you the side eye. He is just giving you straight side eye. He's like, something's up with him. I cannot tell. Like, what? Also, what the hell is he doing with his hand? Like, obviously one hand has a candy cane, but like, what the hell is he doing with like his right hand here? Like, what's he doing? What's he doing with that? He's not even holding that candy cane right. I mean, so it's obviously like a cheap Photoshop, but still, like, well, what the hell is he doing with his right hand there? I don't trust this dude. And I would probably, like, all the candy canes I've shown off so far, I would get, or at least attempt to get, if I were to do, like, a candy cane testing stream. So, like, the first half would be, like, literally everything I've stockpiled over the years. The second half would be all the crazy ass shit. Oh, what's this one? Oh, just the candy cane made out of bubblegum. That's not anything too bad. Let's see here. I saw one around here somewhere. Where'd it go? There's one that I saw that I think would be fun. Like, it's not... It wouldn't really be a, crazy flavor, but it would be an interesting one. Because, oh. I almost forgot this one. Oh, that is a very small image. But that resolution, though. Let's see here. Now I just lost it. Fuck. Oh, no, there it is. Oh, there we go. Alright. Then I go over here. Where to go? Where to go? This one is just, coal. It's not coal flavored. It's just, yeah, smoky cinnamon flavor. Like, I like sweet cinnamon. That did taste fine. Hot cinnamon, no. More cinnamon flavor, and I'm not gonna double up on that one. No, fuck that shit. Let's see here. Okay, where did it go? I saw it around here somewhere. Where'd it go? Maybe further down? Did I scroll down far enough? Is that it? Now I'm at the bottom. So I obviously scrolled too far. Where is the interesting one I saw? I saw an interesting one around here somewhere. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he run off to? Well, that's not it. Where did he go? I saw it around here somewhere. But, what I'm trying to find is a flavorless candy cane. There's apparently just like, it's called like Bah Humbug or something like that. And, it's just a giant candy cane with no flavoring. So it doesn't seem like it'd be a nasty one, it'd be interesting for sure. And it's just completely white. Let's go back to the top, see... let's see here. Porky, maybe? Maybe through links of other candy canes? If I go down the bacon rabbit hole, maybe I can find it. Why bacon? I don't know. I did not find it. Well, you know what? I'm sitting in front of a goddamn computer. Flavorless. Yeah, here we go. Better image of that. Not really. Okay. And finally, we got this motherfucker. The Bah Humbug candy cane. No flavor, no stripes, no spirit. Which, yeah, I'll try to get this one too. For 10 inches tall. Holy shit, that's actually a pretty big candy cane. Look. Coffee, candy cane, coffee's... Coffee's not the worst thing in the world. I don't like coffee, but... Like, at the same time, like... It's not the worst thing in the world, honestly. Yeah, there's also Twinkie flavors. I have Twinkie candy canes, by the way. And like I said, like, majority of these, by the way, like I said, come in packets. Aside from maybe like this Bah Humbug one, most of the shit that I just showed off come in fucking boxes. Like pickle, box. Box. Another box. That one has a lot of candy canes in there. Oh, it's for... Oh, that one's... box. Meaning I would have multiples. Multiple of these fuckers. All these awful ass box. Of this like awful ass shit. And it's like, oh. So like, what the actual hell would I do with, like, you know, leftovers? Watermelon candy... Actually, watermelon candy canes doesn't sound too bad. Oh, that's just weird. Okay, I see. Nope, okay, I'm not gonna say that on stream, because I would get in trouble for that. Like, legitimately in trouble for that one. So I'm not gonna repeat that one. There's marshmallow candy canes. Not marshmallow in the shape of candy canes. No, candy canes that taste like marshmallows. And Jet Puffed. The marshmallow brand. Which I do have, by the way. Not the worst thing in the world. But yeah, there's also a few other flavors I'd probably want to get for the more, like, for the ones that are, you know, actually fun. Like, I'd probably want to get, like, see if I can get, Pixie Sticks candy canes. Only one flavor, but I mean, hey. They have the sugar stuff inside. So, yeah. You might have enough of that. Put that over here. So, but yeah, if I were to do a candy cane testing stream, or like tasting stream, let's just say I got enough candy canes to make use of it, and I found apparently several of the weird shit. Why am I able to find the weird shit so easily? Why? It's just like, oh yeah, it's like people just like, oh yeah, how do you find this shit? It's like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it just finds me. Like at this point, because like there was one time when I actually had I actually managed to find chocolate chicken and waffles with syrup dipping sauce, which I didn't know was syrup at the time. Yeah, it was just white chocolate that was dyed with food coloring to look like, and molded to look like chicken and waffles. It was a waffle mold, and then two chicken thighs or whatever, like chicken drumsticks. It was all white chocolate. There was this little container with maple syrup, apparently that I was supposed to use with it. I did not do it. So I tried drinking it raw. That was a mistake. I then got myself a box of waffles to use along with it. Not the best syrup in the world either. But hey, you know what? I ate it. Do I still have the... No, I don't have the container still. I found that, oddly enough, during Valentine's Day. Because, you know, nothing says I love you like chicken and waffles. It's like, here, honey, I love you. Have some chicken and waffles. But it's candy. Like, yeah, because, you know, the real love language there. Chicken. It's like, here, honey. It's like when you want to secretly tell your wife that you know she might have flown the coop a little while ago. Here's some chicken and waffles. Love you, dear. Now my voice is now my throat's really starting. I think I actually need to probably end it here. Actually, now that I think about it, because my throat's actually starting to actually really. Yeah, no, I need to stop. Going through the candy canes was fun, but my throat is now like, you need to stop, dude. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll stop. So, but yeah, that was fun. So yeah, I'll look into the candy cane stream. Actually, if I were gonna do that, maybe the candy cane stream could be the next milestone. If I'm gonna put that much effort into it, with that much, like, you know, fucking like nasty ass shit, I might like, cause yes, like there half of the stream will be me trying, like, you know, nice flavored candy canes, not gonna lie. The second half is going to be like utterly hell. Like, not like straight up. Just straight up hell. It's like eating all this nasty ass shit. I would be eating I'd be effectively having an entire meal if it was all condensed into fucking candy canes. I'll be having the salad. I'll be having meat. I'll be having the salad. I'll be having the gravy that goes on the meat. Oh god, now I'm getting more fucking ideas. Now I need to try the gravy ones at the same time with the meats. And with all the different meats. Which would include both chicken, pork, cow, and possum. Why the hell is possum a candy cane? Now I'm starting to yell and make my voice even hate me even more. I may have to cancel tomorrow if I end up losing my voice because of this. My dog is starting to look at me weirdly. My cat still doesn't give a shit. So if I end up having to cancel tomorrow's stream, just know it's probably because I'm getting overhyped talking about this. Because when I get hyped, I get loud. I get very, very loud. Anyway, I should probably end the stream before I go on another freaking tangent. Or, like, go down another goddamn rabbit hole. Because, you know, I could also do the sodas. I do know where to buy the sodas. The weird-ass sodas. I mean, there's Amazon, but I also know, like, a local place that sells nothing but specialty sodas. And they have literally just a shelf off to the side of nothing but just the weird shit. Which includes the butter, includes the corn, includes the chicken, includes all that other shit. God. At least... You know what? I'll put that one on the back burner. The candy canes are more likely, but I'll put the soda ones on sort of like... I'll put the soda idea... I'll put a pin in the soda idea. I'll come back to that one. I'll do candy canes first, though. But anyway, I really need to end stream here before my voice decides to forcibly make me stop. But if you like the stream, be sure to hit that like button. If you like my content, be sure to subscribe. It really helps out the channel a lot. And if you hit that notification bell, you'll also be notified whenever I stream again. Which would include the candy cane stream whenever I get around to it. Though there's a few things I want to do first, like I want to get my VTuber model before I do the candy cane stream. That much I'm sure about. But anyway, until next time, as always, have fun, take care, and I will see you all in the next stream. Excuse me. Bye!